Okay, let's look at 23. This question is quite interesting actually. Each day for 4 days, Linda traveled for 1 hour at a speed that resulted in her traveling 1 mile in an integer minutes. Traveling 1 mile in an integer number of minutes. Each day after the first, her speed decreased so that the number of minutes to travel 1 mile decreased by 5 minutes over the preceding days. All right. Each of the 4 days, her distance traveled was also an integer number of miles. What is the total number of miles for the 4 trips? Therefore, I think it is quite an interesting question. It's quite an interesting question. The time, can you see that? 1 hour. Linda traveled for 1 hour. 1 hour. That means in this case, 1 hour. Her time. Take note her time. Her time for each trip was 1 hour. Therefore, was 1 hour. Therefore, it's actually was 60 minutes. 60 minutes is 1 hour. That means the 4 trip, each of the trip is actually 60 minutes. Therefore, this question is actually looking at factors of 60. Factors of 60. Factor of 60. Okay, therefore, can we list down? List down all the number? That will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, and then 6, and then 10, and then 12, and then 15, and then 20, and then 30, and then 60. And then 60. Then time to travel. Can you see that time to travel 1 mile decreased by 4 minutes, 5 minutes, right? Decreased by 5 minutes. Can you see that? Therefore, in this case, isn't that you are looking at these 4 numbers, 5, 10, 15, and 20, basically. These are the 4 trips. 4 trips number. These are the 4 trips. 4 trips. That means the time travel to travel 1 mile decreased by 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Therefore, in this case, we are looking at this 4 number, 5, 10, 15, and 20. And then you know that time to travel 1 mile. Why do I pick up this 5, 10, 15? Because the trip actually decreased by the time to travel 1 mile decreased by 5 minutes. Time to travel 1 mile increase, right? Increase by 5 minutes. Increase by 5 minutes. Increase by 5 minutes. Right. Therefore, when it say increase, it means what? That means the speed actually decrease. The speed. Therefore, if you look at the speed, right, we are looking at rate, right? The rate becomes 1 over 5, 1 over 10, 1 over 15, and then 1 over 20. 1 over 20. Right? Therefore, this rate is as if it was a speed, right? It is speed. Therefore, can you see that when your rate is 1 over 5, what is the distance covered? What is the distance covered? That means actually you cover a distance of 12 miles. You cover because 60 minutes, right? 60 minutes. 60 minutes. That means in this case the rate is actually okay, can you see that this become the speed, right? The speed multiplied by time. Isn't that will give you the distance? That means 1 over 5 is the speed. The speed of covering 1 mile, right? The speed of covering the speed of covering 1 mile, right? And then you have 60 minutes. 60 minutes. Therefore, in this case, it actually cover 12. It actually cover 12 miles. Right? Cover 12 miles. Therefore, in this case, the distance covered is actually 12, followed by 6. Because 1 over 10 times 60 give you 6, and then followed by 4, and then the last one followed by 3. Therefore, total distance. This is a very tricky question. Total distance is actually 12 plus 6 plus 4 plus 3. And in this case, total is 25 miles. That means in these 4 days, she would have covered 25 miles. She would have covered 25 miles. Therefore, the answer is actually C. That means in this case, the answer is actually C. All right, with that, I stop here.